Hey everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and today we're going to be talking about, is the recession coming in 2022? So if you've been watching YouTube or maybe you've been listening to the news recently, a lot of people are talking about, hey, is this a recessionary time period? Are we in a recession currently? Is it coming in a few months? Is it coming in a few years? What's happening? Now, let me tell you that anybody who tells you that they know 100% for sure, don't trust them at all because they're liars. I've been in the rooms where I've been to different financial events where billionaires were in the rooms, like Ray Dalio and Paul Tudor Jones, and not even those guys who are in the markets every single day can predict when a recession is actually coming. Because if they did, there would be a whole nother story, right? So if the best of the best people cannot predict it, anybody who tells you this is exactly when it's coming, I would run as far away as possible from them. That being said, what are my predictions? What do I see coming, or what's happening in this industry itself, and what should you be doing to prepare yourself for it? So I do believe that we are in a situation where recession is potentially coming. So what does that mean? That means that, one, we have a few different factors. There's a whole lot of money that was printed back during COVID time. They actually say 40% of all the dollars in circulation were printed in the last 2 years. Think about it. 40% of all the money that people use right now was printed in the last 2 years alone. That's crazy, because we've been around as a civilization for a good amount of time. The next thing that you do have to understand is inflation that caused inflation to really increase, which means now the government had to fight the inflation with increasing interest rates. So that means if you want to start buying houses or anything like that, the interest rates are going to go up, which means the house prices are going to start to drop off because it's going to be more expensive on the mortgage monthly payments. So these are all indications that recessions are coming in. So what does that mean for you, and how do you protect yourself from that recession if you're in this industry? So first thing that you want to make sure that in a recession there is a slowdown, right? So maybe people start getting laid off and things start happening. So you want to put yourself in a position where you are almost recession proof. And what's the best recession-proof vehicle out there? And that is the transportation industry. Because recession or no recession, things still have to move. Trucks still have to get moving from point A to point B because business is still moving forward. We're not going to stop. We're not going to stop commerce. We're not going to stop e-commerce. People are still going to purchase things on Amazon, which means truck drivers still have to get paid. Which means if you want to prepare yourself for the potential recession that is coming in, you want to make sure you're truly recession proof. That means you have to get yourself the skill set that you need to prepare yourself for anything that comes in the future. I mean, think about the worst case scenario when they shut down the entire country and only essential workers can actually work. And I believe that everyone was essential. But that being said, truck drivers are still getting paid even in the worst of times. So what do you think is going to happen with recessions? Truck drivers will continue to get paid, which means you need to get yourself a CDL license. If you want to prove yourself, and anybody can do this, we have affordable payment plans. All you need is $500 down to get started. We can work at a payment plan for the rest, so make sure it's affordable for you. We can even do it part-time, so you don't have to quit the job that you're in now. You don't have to take a full leap of faith. You can do it little by little and get your ball rolling from there, right? So it's super important. In order to get your CDL license, pretty much a two-step process. Step number one, first have to pass a few different written exams to get yourself a CDL permit. Step number two, you're going to have to pass a 2.5 hour long road test to get your actual license itself. That being said, we have what we call a guaranteed training course available, so to get the fear out of you altogether. So you're going to say, well, John, I might be losing my job. I don't want to invest all this money and then lose it if I fail. That's why we thought of everything. We are actually going to guarantee that you walk with your CDL license, because these courses are going to give you over 100 hours of training, so you're fully prepared for the test. But even if you fail the test for whatever reason, we'll keep taking you until you pass at no extra cost to you. So we really want to design a program available no matter what time of year it is, no matter what the economy is doing, that's going to be the best for you. So you can come in part-time, payment plans are available, and it's going to be guaranteed. What more can you ask for? Oh, well, you might be asking, what about a job? I'm going to need a job after, right? Well, that's why we offer lifetime job placement for all of our students. So as soon as you graduate with us, we'll help you find a job, whether there's a recession or no recession, right? So it is super important that you suit yourself up, get you the skill set that you need before this thing really blows over. You want to make sure you prepare now when you don't need it versus getting fired at your current job that might not be so recession proof and then trying to scramble without any income coming in. It's going to be a lot easier now to go through it, even though it might not be as convenient, but if you put in the sacrifice now, that means in the future you're going to be good to go. Which means if things do slow up at your current job, come on down. You already have that CDL license that's good for a lifetime. You can just make that switch anytime that you want. So if you do want to recession-proof yourself, that's going to be a great way to do it. The other thing to do is hold a lot of cash. How do you hold a lot of cash? You're going to want to make sure you make a good amount of money. And how do you do that? Get yourself a skill set that makes you valuable, which is become a CDL driver. So everything starts off with getting your CDL license, which means that you have to come to the best truck driving school in the whole country, and that's CDL Driving Academy. So if you're interested in learning more, and you want to make yourself recession-proof, and you want to get yourself prepared before you potentially lose your job or get laid off, you want to give our team a call, 908-525-3609, or check out our virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com. Again, that's cdldrivingacademy.com. Thanks, and have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.